Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important. This one is really on another level because high school students accused of holding online slave auction during Black History Month. It is still Black History Month. Today is the end of it, and and these people thought it was amazing for them to auction some of their Black students online and try to buy them and the rest of it. And the school, they have refused to release the names of the students because of privacy. They have to protect them because all of them are all racist. See, they should release their names, their parents, because we also need to know the parents, the kid, the parents, the people that give birth to them, because they are also racist. Because there are some certain things you see and you ask yourself, how did they learn this? This is more like something like, a trophy that they pass from one person to another, because I don't see how a child will learn something like this. Like how? And then when we talk about C0t, they tell us that C0t hurts their feelings, and when you all refuse to learn C0t, it gets our own kids killed. Because I have seen so many Black kids as young as 10, 15 being killed. Why? Because they were being mistaken for someone. Black kids grow so fast. They don't even get the time to be kids because you all refuse to do the right thing. Let's get into this video.
Attention, please. Now, we all know that Black History Month is still in effect. Well, last time I checked anyway. But apparently there are some white students that wish it would just end already at Southwick Regional School, where students were allegedly holding mock slave auctions of their Black classmates on social media. But don't take my word for it. Just watch. Press play.
There's also allegations that white students held an online slave auction to bid on their Black classmates. And Western Mass News reporter Wesley Days is with more details.
We want the school district to take the allegations seriously.
Weeks into a month where we're supposed to be celebrating Black history, Western Mass News received reports of possible racially charged discrimination against Black Southwick Regional High School students. We spoke with the Greater Springfield NAACP President Bishop Talbert Swan about the alleged incidents that included white students holding an online slave auction, as well as use of derogatory racial remarks against a Black female student.
In 2024, for that type of behavior to be going on among teenagers lets us know that we've got a myriad of problems, one of them being the fact that racism is being passed down from generation to generation.
The local NAACP branch sent a letter to the school district leaders, including the principal of the high school and Jennifer Willard, the superintendent of the Southwick Tolland Granville Regional School District, to demand an investigation into these alleged incidents of racial bullying.
We want them to be more concerned about the well-being and the safeguarding of the student than its reputation. This is time for course correction and not for CYA behavior.
These allegations aren't the first time the district has run into problems. In 2022, we reported on racial vandalism in one of the men's bathrooms at the school. At the time, in an email to parents, the principal called it one of the most disrespectful and hateful acts that he witnessed on campus. And as history seems to repeat itself, Bishop Swan says it's time to take action.
The dignity of every human being should take place 12 months out of the year. But we do put a special emphasis on the month of February, Erica. And to have to deal with young men engaging in this type of racist, disrespectful behavior during this time is reprehensible.
You damn Skippy. Because we all know that you just don't come out of the womb just hating folk. And we all know that racism is a taught behavior. But hell, you let the conservatives tell us, y'all, it's just kids being kids. Just a little horse playing. This ain't really bullying. Yeah, that part. Now, the school district has completed its investigation on February the 16th and have now turned over their findings to the Hampton District Attorney's Office to determine whether criminal charges will be warranted. Now, school officials said that they are limited on what they can share and reveal due to strict laws of protecting students' privacy, but they have assured the community that disciplinary actions have and will be taken. Now, they can give us the bare minimum. They can tell us what kind of things were said, but now they don't have to tell us what and who said it. So some of that's true, but some of it's not. Now, what we gonna need y'all to do is be transparent as hell. I mean, at this point, how many times are we gonna see this, y'all? Do y'all recall in 2021 at the Newburgh High School where students started a group chat on discussing on how much they was gonna pay for their fellow black students? In Missouri at the Park Hill High School, hell, dare I say this on Black History Month, but students circulated to, dare I say, bring back slavery. Then there was J.S. Waters School in North Carolina, where the school superintendent confirmed in 2022 that a slave auction had occurred at the school. But yet they keep telling us that critical race theory is detrimental to our kids. Now let me just close with this. If the child on the left was old enough to pick cotton and the child on the right was old enough to attend Klan rallies, then it is only fitting that today's children are old enough to learn about both of these and how they have led us to where we are today. And those would be facts on facts on facts on top of facts. Carry on.
So this is all I got from this. And then they are going to tell you that, when you talk about African-American history, that it hurts their feelings, and it's like telling their own kids that they are guilty of some certain things and all that. But you all can see what is going on in some schools. I mean, I don't know how a child will learn something as horrible as this, trying to put up their fellow students on sale, Black History Month. And they are looking for, why they are putting them up for sale, waiting for the highest bidder to probably sell them off. And somebody is telling me that racism does not, there is nothing like that. And they want to also convince me that we are all Black people and white people, you all are all American, that they don't see color, that it is us that try to make up the color thing up and the rest of it. I want you all to know that you all are not you all are not correct. There are some things you see. All you can say is that I don't know how a child can learn something like this if it's not from the parents, because I cannot imagine. Probably I don't know, but I am just trying to imagine things like this happening, or maybe it is the other way around and all. Some of us don't even think about all of this, but the fact that most of them, Black people live rent-free in their brain, in everything, they are really obsessed with Black people. It's just something that is kind of really it's just really very crazy, because how a teenage or how I don't know what can come up trying to tell you that they are participating in because this is more like telling me to go back to slavery. It's more like telling us that, man, slavery is still very much alive, whether you like it or not. It's just either you believe or you don't believe it, or you accept or you don't accept it, right? It is very much alive, though it is subtle, unlike before, but nothing happened, nothing changed. And students, and they are saying that they don't want to hurt the student feelings by releasing them. You all are also liars. You all are also part of the problem that we are facing. Because if you all are able to release the names so that they can face the consequences of their action, at least we know the people that are how do you people wake up to do things like this? Because I am really marveled. I am so marveled on some certain things that when it happens, that you are how do children do things like this? Their parents should be held accountable, because most of the things happening are what their parents has taught them, what their parents told them. I remember sometime you see some kids when you're passing, they are calling you chocolata and all that, or they're calling you chocolate, and See, really, things like like this shouldn't be taken lightly, because someday they might wake up and then, start selling that like real life. Because for them to have a virtual whatever, it's really something that, I mean, it's something people really should look into. And I learned that NAACP, right? I'm sorry, yeah. NAACP is pushing towards to to get to know how that happened, and trying to how this we already know the school, so that the students will let them unveil the students, unveil their families, so we all get to know, get to see their parents, because their parents are racist. Yes, because how can a child learn something as horrible as that? I mean, I am really scared. I am so scared for some people, because how do you all maneuver? How do you all cope with all this every day going around and all that? Yeah, that reminds me, there is a comment I read in my comment section, somebody telling me that I am not being positive. And I am asking you, what kind of positive are you talking about? When African Americans, Black people, have been positive all their lives, trying to get it straight, trying to straighten their lives, trying to make things easier for them, trying to fighting for them and all that, and you are telling me that I am not saying I am being negative. In what way? All these things you are seeing are the things happening. I did not make them up. I did not manufacture them up from Adam or somewhere. It is things that are happening. So if I don't talk about them, how, why will I not talk about them? Because a lot of people are also getting, because it looks like all those years we thought Black African Americans were complaining so hard, they probably had, because they always say that they brought you people over to America, that you have all the opportunity to excel and all that, but you still complain, right? This is the exact word that they say. When all the systems were all kind of locked up for us, for Black people to excel, how do you want them to jump the fence? Because you all barricaded all of it, and then come back to say that you all are so lucky to be in America. Take them back to where they come from and tell them specifically where they come from. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.